Quick message, guys. One thing you better not do is sit in a situation that's not serving you. You better get up and move. One thing you can do is count on me to get up and move. If somebody's not serving me in a high form, I don't want to be no part in it because I expect those things because I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna serve everybody at my highest. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you know what's great about me as a person is I'm good to everybody, so I don't have to remember if I was rude to you or not. That's a blessing in itself. Like anytime somebody come up to me, sometimes people come up to me and I forget who they are. Not really forget, I know the face, but the interaction, I'm like, and they'll tell me something, and I be like, oh yeah, and it be good, and I be like, it's paid so well for me to be kind to everybody I run into. Even the people that's rude. Somebody came to my job yesterday, and they just came in and they flopped down in the chair, and I was like, "Excuse me, sir, you have an appointment today?" Because I was gonna tell him to sign in, and he just looked at me and he looked off. I said, "Excuse me, sir, do you have an appointment today?" No, man, shut up. So I'll be quiet, just like. Then he came up to the desk. He said, "I have an appointment today. Can I sign in?" And I knew then he was dealing with mental issues. I could tell already, anyways. But you don't fight fire with those type of people. They'll come around. They'll realize like I'm yelling at this woman. She ain't did nothing to me. I worked with them long enough to know that you know you don't fight fire with fire. If they're having a bad day, let them. If something's going wrong with them, let them. They eventually come around. But if you get crazy like they acting crazy, well, I don't call it crazy. If you get, you know, acting strange like they acting strange, they'll become more enraged. They'll act as if you're their enemy. I used to work at this place of business, and every um, patient that came in there with a mental illness, they clung to me, literally, because I know how to treat people. I know how to leave people alone when it's time. I know how to lean in, and I know how to take a step back when it's not, permitted. A lot of those people that dealing with mental illness, they don't like the cops. They feel like the cop is coming to restrain them or hurt them or harm them, and they don't like the cops. I mean, one time, this particular time, when we giving injections, security have to stand in there with us. And I got to the point where I didn't need security, and they was like, "Well, we gotta stand in here with you." And the patient was like belligerent. Like, I don't want the cops in here. I don't want the cops in here. And I was so, in tune with the patient. I didn't get scared, and I wasn't afraid. And I was like, you could just step out. I like you could just stand up. You could just, look from outside. And that's what they did. And as soon as the police walked out, well, it's the security guard. As soon as he walked out the room, he was cooperative. Let me give him his injection. Gave me a hug. Told me they'll see me next time, and they don't want to see nobody else when they come but me. Although they know they have to see the doctor first, they want to come straight to me and get it over with. Because I treat people kind. I treat people well. I understand people. I put myself in people's shoes. When you can put yourself in people's shoes, that's another level of who God made you to be. A lot of people don't have empathy. A lot of people can't take themselves and put themselves in other people's shoes. When people got things going on for them in real life, and they doing what they need to do, they think everything cool, come and collect. They would treat people wrong because they feel like they can. Like life don't happen every day. Like something just don't won't happen to them. Cause a mental illness, I had to realize when I was working there, you're not born with it. You're not. You could be born with it, but you don't necessarily have to be born with it. Is what I'm trying to say. Some people are literally, some people can go all their life and then all of a sudden a mental illness can pop up. I remember this one patient I had. He used to come in there and sign his name as he was a doctor. His dad was a doctor. He used to always sign his name as he was a doctor because he was going to school to be a doctor when he lost his mind, and that's where he stayed at. He stayed right there. So anytime he come into the office, he signed his name as he was MD because he was going to school to be that, and he lost his mind on the way back to school. And he was in Nashville, headed to wherever, going to school, and the police got behind him because he was driving crazy, like erratic. He had some fast car that his parents bought him. His dad was a doctor, so he had him a nice car, a sports car he liked. And he was going well over 120 miles on the expressway, just in and out of traffic. And he got pulled over, and that's when they realized that he lost his mind. His parents was like, he's always careful. He's always a good, great student. He's a good kid, so forth. And he lost his mind just after blue. So it can happen to any of us. So y'all be walking around here like it can't happen to y'all. Y'all look at mental ill people like they trash. Them some of the smartest people you want to run into. They got a mind like no other. I used to talk to some of those mental ill people, and I was like, "You sure you supposed to be on this medication?" Literally, I used to talk to some people that I feel like was smarter than some people around me. For real. So stop judging people, okay? And if you don't like somebody, just remove yourself from the situation. You can count on me forever to remove myself from anything that's not conducive to my growth. You should too. Coach should call me.